Players entered the WDOA 301 race to 7. Richard Atwell's already beat Barras 7-0 with a 49 average. We've got a couple of cracking games as well. Davor Luzer Zabaznik 5. Dave Matthews 6. Winner there plays Oliver Inns. Andrew Cass 3. Nick Kelly 5. That is some game as well. And William Crosley 4. Anne-Marie Potts 6. Let's just check in on this one. And we'll have a look at this. Some cracking averages there. Look at that. Look at that on the screen. Very close game. William Crosley just edging the scoring, but it's Anne-Marie Potts who is taking out the doubles. That's my problem as well. We'll just watch this, see if Anne-Marie Potts can get the win here. As William Crosley goes on to a finish after 9 darts. Now, anything over 30, providing it's not 30, 98 from Anne-Marie Potts there, 102 left. Enters quite a few of the tournaments. She went missing for a few years. She entered loads when I had the home series of darts. Hadn't entered as many in the WDOA. But she seems to be entering a few now, doesn't she? You're just nodding your head. Why? 98 followed by 86. Leaves 16 in the double 8. Now if it's 2 darts, I'm going to guess it went inside and then double 4. If I remember how she throws. Because I've actually streamed. And she's won. She got it in 3. So she probably went for the double 8 on all 3 darts and gets the win. With a 56.78 average, 7 scores of 60 plus. Look at that. 7 out of 32 on the checkouts, 21% there. 14.3 for William Crosley, who surely didn't disappoint there. Made it a cracking game. Had an 11 dart leg as well. Did William. Right, let's go back then and see what's going on in the others. That's a great game. This is the deciding leg. Davor Luzer Zabiznik 6. Dave Matthew 6. See what's happened. Dave Matthews at a 140. The cheesy one, please. 9 ton plus scores from Davor. 7 from Dave. 19 60 plus scores from Davor. 14 from Dave. He only joined the page yesterday, didn't he? He only joined the tournaments. Yesterday was his debut. But despite the stats, Dave Matthew wins it 7-6. An absolute thriller. We've still got 1 first round match remaining. And it's Nick Kelly 6, Andrew Cass 3. Andrew Cass was 3-2 up in this. Nick Kelly has done some comeback here. 6 out of 70 on the checkouts for Nick Kelly. 3 of 59 for Andrew Cass. Making his debut in the WDOA today. There's been a 140 by Nick Kelly. 11 60 pluses, 5 80 plus scores, 9 for Andrew Cass, 3 2 tons now to get him down to 179. He could have done with a 140, but Nick replies with a 95. I'll be playing the winner of this game, but we'll join it back after I've played. I might just screen record the Metronome microphone for that. Although it won't matter anyway because people would hear me talk. So we'll just come back after I've played and we'll go through the bracket as we trial something new for the YouTube channel of our WDOA daily tournaments. 63 scored by Nick to leave him 59. 19 tops he'll go for, because I played Nick. Was it yesterday I played him? No, the day before. Because I lost to Shane yesterday. Even though I had the game of my life. One of my better averages yesterday. In fact, I think it's like my third best average I've ever had. And I still bloody lost. 39 is it. He did go 19 tops. Now the next 3 darts are either going to tie the match. Tie the best leg. Or he'll get his best leg of the match. Which is also what he's already got. He's already got an 18. Andrew's got a 19. So we'll see what happens here. Will he get the double 10? No, he's no scored. I reckon he's dropped it and it's gone in double 15. That went on really quick. 98 needed by Andrew Cass, whose highest finish is 8. Nick Kelly's highest finish is 15. I think he nearly got it as well. He got 80. I'm guessing he went 19. No, he can't have. Trying to think how we would have gone. Maybe treble 20, double 9. But he missed the double 9. It went out the ring. So he scored 80. No scores on the double 9. Nick's having a bit of double trouble here. He needs a double 5. He might split it. He did split it, I think. I think he went 2 double 4. And it's Nick Kelly who'll be playing me in the second round. We've got one match outstanding here. Amy Kelly versus Nathan Moss. That will be starting shortly. Oliver Inns and Dave Matthew are already in the top 8 match and about to go for it. It's Basti Van Halen versus Anne-Marie Potts. Stu Cox versus Nick Kelly. I don't know why I said that, because Stu Cox is me. And Richard Etwell will be playing the winner of Nathan Moss and Amy Kelly. Some cracking games here as we look at it. We'll just see if these have started. Oliver Inns and Dave Matthew, they're about to start. So we'll join back in with them shortly. Let's just have a look how this 7-6 match went. We'll go on the scores. So Dave Matthew opened it with a 15 darter. Davor then got an 18 darter. And then there was a bit of double trouble in the third leg, as Davor got a 37 darter there on double 1. They both needed double 1, to be fair. And then he got another one in 16 darts. Dave Matthew took the 5th leg in 17. There was a bit of to and fro in here, as you see. 6th leg, Davor, 16 darts. Dave in 14 darts. And then again the 8th leg in 18. Then the 9th leg in 17. Then he got a 12 darter, the lad, did Dave Matthew. 85, 60, 56. 100 checkout there. Then Davor got a 12 darter of his own with an 86 checkout. And then he got the 12th leg with a 14 darter where he needed 3. And then Dave got it in the deciding leg with a 12 darter, 60, 97, 44. And then a second ton checkout for him. Let's just check the stats. Not bad there. Some high finishes, some good legs. The worst leg was like well out of proportion of the match. 37 darts in the 301. We'll be back shortly as Basti Van Halen and Anne-Marie Potts start. And Oliver Inns and Dave Matthew are about to get started as well. Nathan Moss and Amy Kelly have just started their top 16 match. So the 2 second round matches have started. It's already Dave Matthew 4, Oliver Inns 0. Looks like a close game. Dave's had an 11 dart leg. I know that's not great for 301, but it's still some achievement. I know it's more renowned in 501. But still 60 average in this. And Oliver Innes isn't... He looks a bit unlucky there. He's got his first leg on the board. 118 highest finish. And a 9 dart leg. He's had chances though, Oliver. And it's now 4-1 and an 85 there to start it off. That's a great dart. Right, let's have a look at this. So, Anne-Marie Potts versus Basti Van Heelen. Gets a 43 with leaving double 16 there. Potts sneeze tops. Sorry for laughing, it just made me chuckle how I said that. And she's got it in 1. It's 1-0 Anne-Marie Potts. The winner of me and Nick Kelly have either got Basti Van Heelen or Anne-Marie Potts. And Nathan Moss, another new player to the WDOA, is 2-1 up against Amy Kelly, who has had chances. 13% checkout rate from Nathan, 12.5% from Amy. Sticks 60 plus scores for Amy in this. Nathan though with the 1 ton plus. $60, 97 from Amy Kelly. Dave Matthews gone 5-1 up against Oliver Innes. There is a way. Oh, here we go. Let's just get it on the live there. And that's what's happening at the minute. Anne-Marie Potts is flying away with the second leg. But only hits the 8 as she goes for double 16. Averaging 61 Anne-Marie Potts. Amy Kelly's left double 1. This is for Nathan Moss to go 3-1 up. Anne-Marie Potts now 2-0 up against Basti Van Heelen. Ignore the numbers on the side. That's just when they entered the competition. So Nathan Moss was first. Basti Van Heelen and Anne-Marie Potts were the last two to enter. Amy Kelly actually entered before me. So, yeah. Nathan Moss now needs 10. Amy Kelly needs... No. Nathan Moss has got it. 3-1. Is Oliver Innes going to hit the 120 here? We shall see. No. Just hasn't worked for Oliver Innes this match. He's averaging 62. Dave Matthews made it 6-1 now. See what's happened in this. Oh, 26 and 15 in the first 6 darts. 43, 60 and 43 for Nathan Moss. I like this, the live thing. This is quite cool. We'll leave it on this for a minute. Can keep an eye on all 3 games here. Dave Matthews on the finish. And Oliver Innes had the throw. Oh, that was a poor throw from Dave Matthews. That's out of sorts. As Nathan Moss in the bottom match goes to 65 left. And it's 2-1 now. Basti van Eden's got one back in the middle match. Right there. Oliver Inder's left 20.
Would you like some more sunshine, Pippin? Yay! Oh no!
Dave Matthews took the match. 7-1 against Oliver there, as you can see. But now he's got a bit of a wait because we've got to wait for Nathan Moss and Amy. And then the winner of this plays Richard Etwell in the second round. So we'll stick with this one for a minute.
It's going to be okay. It's so cold, Dougie.
Nathan Moss has made it 4-1.
Pippin's okay.
That's the checkups there, the legs and scores. Amy Kelly is actually outscoring him. Nathan Moss out doubling her. We'll then say that, and she's at 11. Commentator's curse there. Nathan Moss has got a 96 finish. And then it's an 81.
Dougie was going to speak, but he stopped himself because he's being quiet. Now you try. Okay? See what Dougie did there, Ken?
Oh, yeah.
Surely good. Now, everyone else. Excellent. Look. Dougie is saying he's pleased that you're all being quiet. Can you say things while being quiet? You're saying you're cold.
960 pluses there from Amy Kelly.
You're excited. I think you're thinking. And you're going to be quiet. Are we ready to go snobs?
Check the other one. 3-1 Anne-Marie Potts.
This is where your great grandmama lost food snob.
Checking with Basti Van Heelen and Anne-Marie Potts. There's food. Is Basti going to get this one? Is he going to get it, Avery? Yes, he is. He gets it in 2. 3-2. 5-1 now to Nathan Moss, who could be winning his first WDOA match. As you can see there, Dave Matthew already in the semi-final. Bit of a wait. So we'll see what happens. We'll join back in shortly on the tournament. We'll see you in a second. at the final of tonight's film, Richard Atwell versus Anne-Marie Potts. I was awful. I won't even bother looking at mine. I was crap. But some great games. Mine, well, it was a bit one-sided. I might as well give Nick Kelly the win and just let me see the way I played. Dave Matthews 7, Oliver Inns 1, Richard Atwell 7, Nathan Moss 1. I lost 7-1. Anne-Marie Potts 7, Basti Van Halen 5 in a cracking top 8 match. Semi-finals, Dave Matthews lost to Richard Atwell 7-4, and Anne-Marie Potts 7, Nick Kelly 5. Richard Atwell and Anne-Marie Potts in the final. Just a reminder of the first round scores as well. Top 16. Davor Luzer, Zabaznik 6, Dave Matthews 7, Richard Atwell 7, Barath 0, Nathan Moss 7, Amy Kelly 2, Andrew Cass 3, Nick Kelly 7, William Crosley 4, Anne-Marie Potts 7. We'll wait for him to go in, and we'll watch the final.
I'm sorry that your tombstone has been destroyed. What happened? Is it vandalized?
To pieces. And when he asks whether the headstone has been vandalized, a quiet little voice seems to whisper, "Yeah." The investigator is shocked by what he just heard. He believes that the spirit he is talking to might be associated with the smashed headstone. So he tries again.
If you're still here, could you tell me your name? Because unfortunately, there's really no way for me to tell. I really don't want to dig around here.
We're just waiting for Richard Atwell and Anne-Marie Potts to get online to sort out their thing, and then we'll be with you. There we go. This is my match. Not very good. From me, anyway. It was good. We'll have a look at Anne-Marie Potts and Basti Van Halen just while we wait for the final to start. Good game, that. Cracking little match. Richard Atwell and Nathan Moss. Let's have a look at this one. There's the stats from that one.
What's your name?
And Dave Matthews and Oliver Inns. Let's have a quick look at this. Oh, what a match. Look at that for a finish. 118. The highest finish of the night.
Thank you.
960 plus scores. And that's a cracking first 9.
I just heard your voice.
There we go, then we can start watching the final. Between Richard Atwell, the last entrant. He's at number 2 because he took over another player that had to unfortunately drop out. And Richard Atwell starts with a solid 60. Anne-Marie Potts 45.
What happens next is absolutely unnerving.
Follows it up with a 1-2-1. Anne-Marie Potts.
Did you smile?
And a good score of 81 there for Richard Atwell. I think this is only the second tournament he's entered on the WDOA.
I want you to pose for this photo. 1, 2, 3. If you look at this photo closely, there appears to be 2 misty little girls staring into the camera from the gravesite. They both appear to be in their adolescence, have long hair and dark beady eyes. In the photo taken afterwards, they are completely gone.
2 misty apparitions that look like little girls appear in one of Ian's pictures.
Richard Atwell's down to 20 after 12.
On the gravestone.
Anne-Marie Potts gets the first chance at taking it out and getting the first leg of the final.
Higher investigation
gets in 2.
Ghost Hunter.
Anne-Marie Potts 1, Richard Atwell 0.
In this next creepy video, 2 police officers are alerted by an Airbnb homeowner who suspects someone has broken into her house.
What proceeds in the call?
I left for a while to go shopping, and when I came home, the doors open and somebody broke in.
The homeowner says the house should be empty, but is worried that an intruder might be inside. The 2 officers make their way into the house as their body cameras record the entire incident.
Police? Anyone here make a call?
One of the officers is checking out the downstairs bedroom, and this is when things start to get weird.
There's a 140 been hit by Anne-Marie Potts and she's missed. Oh, she missed double 10. She missed double 10 for a 97 checkout. And she's got it in 1. 2-0 Anne-Marie Potts. Starts with 100 from Anne-Marie Potts. 26 from Atwell. And then a 26 from Anne-Marie Potts. It's catching.
Downstairs, clear.
After a strong start from Anne-Marie Potts, Richard Atwell gets it and it's 2-1.
Okay, clear.
Yeah, we're good. Now, understandably, this police officer is done with this house. 2 doors open on their own without explanation, and when the officer is about to go downstairs, the loud sound of charging footsteps or stomping can be heard right behind him. He swings around, but again, no one there. This footage was later released as the officer claimed to have experienced paranormal activity.
We'll join you back when the final's finished and we'll see who wins. Getting into a thriller this. It's 3-3 now. And it's the final. Richard Atwell and Anne-Marie Potts. A new name on the winners wall after tonight. One day I might get on it. But if I throw like tonight, definitely not. They're literally toe for toe. Kind of.
On the monitor, Marquette Jean sees a bizarre figure that resembles a cat that seems to pass right through her daughter's bedroom door. But when she asks little Everly about the cat, the 3-year-old instead complains that, quote, there's a monster in the window and that she's
And it's
scared.
3-4 Anne-Marie Potts now with the lead.
That her beloved cat, she decides to record a
It's a cracking game. It's now 5-4 to Anne-Marie Potts.
things take a very
And the toe for toe at the minute, 60 with the first two. Richard Etwell's at 100. And Anne-Marie Potts is at 55. This could be going all the way. As you can see from the stats, no leg has been more than 20 darts. And the highest scores are literally neck and neck. It's the 60 plus and the 80 plus that's swinging the way of Richard, but the others, an extra ton plus score from Anne-Marie there. They've hit 140 each, and there's been an extra 120 plus score by Richard Etwell. But he's made it 5-all. This is going to be 7-6, isn't it? I reckon. Anne-Marie Potts is throwing then in the 11th leg.
A shadow can be seen through the blinds, but when Les lifts the curtain,
58.72 average for Anne-Marie. 59.8
the shadow remains.
for Richard Etwell, and that's a poor start. 26. That's a me score.
Never posted any other supernatural video is baffled by
That's definitely a me score. 22 there from Anne-Marie Potts.
also
They both know that they're very, very close to winning this. But now Richard Etwell's at 100. This is toe for toe, is it, or something? It's called 41 from Anne-Marie. Leaving a 138 after 9.
in a serious traffic accident just the night
And Richard Etwell hits a 60, so just edges in front
on the same property yesterday
as he tries to break the throw.
afternoon. He notices something very odd outside his window.
43 leaves 95 for Anne-Marie Potts.
Seems to be involved in a very animated conversation with someone.
Anne's next to me playing a game. How far in front of you now?
One is all alone. Marco quickly pulls up the live feed of the garage's CCTV camera.
Didn't you win the last league by like 200 points or something?
He's downright
He's 37 points clever, Leonardo. He's give up, I think. Well, Anne and Leonardo's got a rivalry on this game. I know we're going a bit off key here, but
I'm
Sheesh.
on level 764.
she's on level 764 of this game. Leonardo, she can't stand him. Maybe they'll have to play each other in a darts match. We'll find out who it is. Anne-Marie needs 46 here to go 6-5 up. And she's... my phone might die. Got it in 3. Now Richard's throwing to stay in the game, which means if it goes 6-all, Anne-Marie's got the darts in the final leg. This has been some match. They've both hit 100 plus scores. They've both hit 140. The highest finish is 7 points difference, and there's only a dart in the best leg. The worst leg, there's 2 darts in it. The worst leg's still 20. That Anne-Marie took out. 18 for Richard. But Anne-Marie's just hit 24. And Richard Etwell's gone ahead in the 100 count now with his 7th ton. Well, ton plus. Between 100 and 120. Anne-Marie's just hit 69, but Richard's racing away for a finish here. It just shows that the first 9 darts, well, the first 3 darts actually could set the way for a match, but Anne-Marie's now on a finish. Fair enough, it's the second highest finish you can get. And Richard Etwell's made it 6-all. This is it. This is the deciding leg of the 301 race to 7 final. And it's Anne-Marie Potts who's throwing for the match. Can Richard Atwell get another break? Let's just have a look. They've got exactly the same. They've kept 4 legs and they've broke twice. Anne-Marie's had 6 out of 18 on the checkouts. Richard 6 of 43. And she's starting with a 91, while Richard now starts with a 26. Anne-Marie Potts now 60 on a finish after 6 starts. He needs at least 105, does Richard. And he's got it. I've called it. To leave a finish after 6 as well. He looked miles behind. Alright, let's see what happens with this 150. 25. That could be the 3 darts that cost Anne-Marie the title. As Richard Atwell is at 134. Both these players looking for the first wins in the WDOA to go on to the wall of winners where numerous names are, and one of them's not me. Maybe by the end of the year. Oh, Anne-Marie's got it, letting it get to her head a little bit. She's just hit 8. Is Richard Atwell going to win his first tournament in his second entry? No, is it 2? He's hit 2. I'm thinking that might be a score keyboard error there. Because surely double 18's easier than it in double 17. Well, it is for me. Right, we go then. 34 for Richard Atwell. It might be his favourite double. I've never played Richard, so I don't know. I'm clutching at straws. But he's hit 26 and left 8, so now he's going back up. That was unfortunate there. This could be, if Anne-Marie gets this, the highest checkout of the final.
We need scary videos. So if you
He's at 34 and that's 38, double 19.
send it to us at nixtop5@gmail.com. Nick Ghost. This next creepy video would have
There we go. Oh, it's no scored.
for good reason. An average family are enjoying a fun leisure night, hanging out at home, when suddenly it turns into something right out of a horror movie.
Alright, so Dad.
And Anne-Marie Potts is the winner. Wins it 7-6 in an absolute thriller. I'm going to edit these videos and get this on the YouTubes. This has just been a trial. You'll have to let us know what you think in the comments in the YouTube section for this. And we might make this a permanent feature for the World Darts Online Association. Well played, everybody. Thank you. Bye.